So what's going on, my dedicated bros? It's me, Luigikid, and today we're gonna replay a classic. We're gonna play Luigi Takes a Walk, a pretty serious and really sad, depressing Luigi Fangame. Why it is like that, you're soon about to see it. If you're not a fan of sad topics, my dedicated bros and brothers, please do not watch this video, because you may feel very uncomfortable while watching this. Anyways, if you are okay with this and if you would like to support me, please make sure to smash the like button, it's really much appreciated. And without any further delay, I would say, let's give this a go again. Luigi Takes a Walk, press enter. Let's go. So I've played this years ago on my channel, guys. It's back now, again, full HD. It was another bright and sunny morning in the Mushroom Kingdom, with the hills and trees and clouds and everything as cheery and wide-eyed as usual. Luigi was seated at the table, sipping his morning coffee as per the norm, a mediocre instant Colombian blend from a cheap Starbeans bag he had picked up recently at the grocery store. He looked down at his cup of brew and sighed. He was alive and breathing, yes, but he felt as dull and flavorless as the coffee he stared into. It was then that he came to the sudden realization that he needed to check his mailbox today. So, and this is where we're gonna take control of Luigi. So you can already tell the artwork, the sprites that the developer was using here are actually all self-made and they're looking quite fantastic. Going outside, and this mansion, this house, kind of look like the mansion you're gonna unlock in Luigi's Mansion 1 after completing the game. I actually like this reference. You go to the right. I'm not sure if I explored all this stuff. It's been forever. It's been, I think, like 4 or 5 years that I've played this on the channel. Luigi's mind drifted for a minute. He almost walked past the mailbox, but then he realized he had mail to check. Okay, then we actually need to go to the mailbox. Luigi opened his mailbox and to no surprise found a small stack of envelopes awaiting him. He grabbed the parcels and prepared to head inside and study the contents. Or we're gonna go into the town. Luigi remembered that the last time he read his mail aloud, the townsfolk, he was publicly shamed for it. Never again, he mutters to himself as he walks back home to read it in private. Okay, what we're about to read, my dedicated bros, is gonna be really... It's not gonna be too cool. Luigi skims through his daily mail. A few expected junk letters are quickly dismissed by a rather sizable and official-looking envelope at the bottom. Taxes. It had to be taxes. And just when Luigi was a little on the low side of funds too. As stressed as he already was, he even had more to pay, only elevating his worries to even taller staggering heights. The raging tide that was his untamed anxiety washed over him and riddled him with depression. He knew this was a toxic mentality. He knew this was a hostile spectrum of emotions he was experiencing, and yet he couldn't shake the fact that maybe, just maybe, this situation truly deserved it. He took a deep breath and decided a little fresh air from the park nearby could help him clear his mind and determine his fate. Okay, I think you already see in which direction it actually is going, which is probably not the best direction, to be honest, with dedicated bros and brodettes. And yeah, depression is a really serious topic. I know that some of you, especially people on the internet, do suffer from depression. If you're gonna start YouTube and things are gonna go downhill, you're gonna get depressed and getting anxiety as well. I don't want to get into detail, my dedicated bros and brodettes. Let me tell you one thing. Even as a YouTuber needs to pay taxes. It's no shit. It costs you so much money, so much time. It is no joke. And we YouTubers also struggle with this. So if you think, hey, we are all so rich, never forget, especially here in Austria, you have to pay around 40 to 50% of taxes. That means half of your income actually is going away. And now with the COVID situation itself, we have even less income. Luigi checked the mailbox again as if by some rare stroke of luck, a letter would arrive, explaining a mix-up in the post and his accusation of someone else's taxes. But alas, it was as empty as ever before. Okay, so let's go to the park. But before going to the park, there is Toad Town. Did you get the new Call of Trooper? I heard they used high-resolution scans of an actual SEAL team service, Yoshi, for the in-game Yoshi companion. Cool stuff. Man, I went to the supermarket today to find some Captain Toad Crunch, and they only had Ultra Nut flavored. I prefer Yoshi Berry flavored much more. This is actually a serious video, but I gotta go with my Toad voice now.
Have you ever left food inside a plastic container filled with tinfoil and it ended up tasting like metal?
Oh, I know that. Do you know this, my dedicated bros?
You know, I hope maybe you ran home for its breakfast, but most people don't seem to know that their lunches are actually really good too.
Well, thank you so much, Toad. I didn't ask. So,
This is a pretty nice spot to fish.
I want to fish as well. Actually, never knew that you can crouch like that as well. It's pretty cool. Can you jump? No, you can't. Bruh. Reaching what he had thought was the farthest end of the park, a seemingly endless pit greets Luigi as he slows his walk. Peering into the pit, he wonders, is it really worth it? All this stress, for what? Why should he have to deal with these silly taxes? Why not just end it all? Luigi, unsure of what he has left to live for, makes the greatest decision of his life. Will he head home and face the taxes or never deal with anything ever again? And you see, this is where you can choose. I know some people may have the same thoughts, bad thoughts. Let me tell you one thing straight. Suicide, ending it all, never is the right way. There's always a person that you can talk to. May it be your parents, may it be your friends, or if not, then there even is help with a suicide prevention hotline. So this is actually going also out to our dedicated bro, Etiquette, that also took his life for us. It's been almost a year. Holy shit, I'm getting a little bit emotional right there. Rest in peace, bro. I'm super sad that it actually had to come like that. But yeah, my dedicated bros and brodettes, this game at least features 2 endings. We're gonna go with the first one, which is, as you can tell, the bad ending. So let's sadly jump down. As I said, it never go this way. There always is a solution for each and every single problem. And sometimes talking to the right person already makes things better. I hope I can help you with this kind of mindset. Okay, let's go. Luigi, realizing that he had no choice, jumped into the cliff, never to be seen again. Police were contacted to search for a body, but nothing was ever found. Mario, devastated by this news, went to the pit to pay his respects. After doing so, he turned Luigi's house into a fine museum, now used to show all of Luigi's triumphs. May he rest in peace. So those are the credits. I would say we're gonna give it another look, another try, since there, as I said, it is another ending as well. So we're gonna go for the next ending, the dedicated bros and brodettes. By the way, sometimes taking a walk, listening to music, playing video games, talking to someone can actually change someone's fate, my dedicated bros. It really does miracles. Also, since you're my dedicated bros, or some of you are still young, you probably don't have to think of anything like taxes or something like that. But the older dedicated bros out there, they probably know exactly what this game is talking about or what I was talking about. Taxes are no shit, and it's really hard to pay them if you are low on funds. Not gonna lie. This is now where we can decide, and we can actually just go to the left instead of jumping down the pit. And yeah, if you have the choice, always ask for help. There are people that can help you. I'm 100% sure about it. Luigi walked home and embraced the taxes. Lacking in funds, he had to sell a few of his possessions, but luckily he was able to keep his house. Luigi went on to live life day by day once more, now hoping to get a real job with a decent pay. Godspeed, you magnificent Luigi. You see, in the end, it actually took a better turn for Luigi. Thank goodness he didn't jump down. He was able to pay his taxes, was able to survive by just selling a few of his possessions. That might not always be the case, like in this game, of course, but believe me, guys, there always is a reason to carry on. Not gonna lie, even I sometimes have bad thoughts, but I'm just trying to make the best out of it, trying to keep the YouTube grind up, trying to play video games and enjoy life the fullest. Life is beautiful, and we all need to appreciate that. You will never get this life back anymore, my dedicated bro, so make the best out of it and choose the right path. Don't let yourself get dragged down by something, especially not by bad thoughts. With that being said, my dedicated bros and brodettes, please take care, stay safe, and do it like Luigi. Go home and face everything. You can do it. I know you can. Please make sure to smash the like button. As always, my dedicated bros, don't forget to subscribe to the channel part if you haven't already, and to become a member for extra support, to rate the video or to leave a comment of feedback, and we'll see each other in the next video. So watch my dedicated bros and brodettes. Stay awesome and stay safe. See you, ciao!